Welcome, all of you. Today we are going to deal with the bipolar conflict in Amal Donkul's life. Amal Donkul's full name is Muhammad Amal Fahim Abul Qassam Muharib Donkul. He was born in 1940 in Qina, southmost of Egypt. He is one of the prominent figures of reverse in Egypt. He died in 1983, aging 43. Donkul's family background. Amal's father was a poet. He was highly cultured, and so he impacted Amal's talent in many ways. Amal finished his secondary school education in Qina. Afterwards, he joined the Faculty of Arts, Cairo University. He got a job in law court, afterwards in customs. However, he decided to consecrate all of his time to writing poetry. Amal's literary production. Amal produced about 6 poetic volumes. Number 1, Shedding Tears in the Province of Zarqa El Yamama in 1969. Number 2, A Comment on What Has Been in 1971. Number 3, The Murder of the Moon in 1974. Number 4, The Coming Age in 1975. Number 5, New Sayings About Basus War in 1983. Number 6, Papers from Room Number 8 in 1983. Amal Donkul's distinction. Number 1, sorrowful feelings in his poetry. Number 2, making good use of Arabic literary symbols in his poetry instead of Western, especially Greek mythology popular at the time. Number 3, the effect of Arab's aspiration for liberation on his poetry. Number 4, the effect of the 1967 defeat on his poetry. This is evident in his poem Shedding Tears in the Province of Zarqa El Yamama in 1969, as well as in A Comment on What Has Been in 1971. Number 5, the effect of the peace treaty on his poetry. This is evident in his poem Never Reconciliate. Number 6, depiction of Upper Egypt. This is evident in his poem The Southerner. Number 7, political conflict with the Egyptian authorities. Number 8, the effect of his disease on his poetry, and this is evident in Papers from Room Number 8 in 1983. What is Room Number 8? This is the room where Amal Donkol stayed for about 4 years, waiting, and waiting. We can say that there is a conflict between two polar powers, poetry and death. Amal Donkol spent 4 years suffering from cancer. This is evident in his poem, My Bed. We can assume that this failed to stop Amal Donkol from writing poetry. He kept writing until his last minute. He lived in hope as a substitute for suicide. We can say that poetry for Amal Donkol is a substitute for such a suicide. Thank you and goodbye.